We're gonna go crazy with this thing. Okay, what should we do? Let's see. We're making the thumbnail for the video right now, guys. So you're a part of that. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Yo, guys, I wanted to make something clear. In the video, I might have said that I don't know if it's gonna work in 2024. So as you watch, I may say that, but I will say this. I just found this on the website thanks to another YouTube video. I can't remember who exactly it was, but will Rex Atmos be available for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? This is from the Rex website, rexsimulations.com. It says, we can confidently say that this product will be ported to MSFS 2024. What makes this product unique is how it transforms the FS 2020 experience in ways that haven't been seen before. Microsoft is already committed to supporting FS 2020 until 2028, and we will continue to support it as long as the technology allows. So, guys, this is awesome. I can't wait till you see the video. Stay tuned. You guys are in for something amazing. We'll talk to you in the video here. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Sticks. Today we're going to be checking out Rex Atmos. I keep calling it Dolby Atmos, but it's not. It's Rex Atmos. So what I want to do is just go on a quick flight with you guys. I don't have a whole lot of time, but the good thing is the whole point of this video is I want to show you how easy it is to use, how non-destructive it is to the sim, and how customizable and changeable it can be, and what are some of my thoughts on, you know, the use cases for it. What could somebody use it for? Should you get it if Microsoft 2024 is coming out and you're going to be switching over? So we'll talk about all that stuff. We only got about 5 minutes to do it. I think we can do it. So right now we are at Honey Hole, and I guess the elephant in the room. We're in the air van by SWS. So we're going to be checking this out, but we're not going to go into detail with it, because I have a video coming up with this pretty soon, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. It all helps. Okay, guys, so we're going to get this thing started up. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time. Turn the strobes on, fuel pump, turn that thing on, and let's see. Mixture all the way up. There we go. All right, fuel pump, we'll turn that off, and mixture will pull back. So yeah, guys, we're at this airport's called Honey Hole, and it is a freeware strip. You can get it on flightsim.to, and it's a pretty nice strip. I mean, it's free, and it's from one of our old buddies, Duke. If you guys remember Duke Nukem, it's the Duke Nukem on flightsim.to. You can go pick up a bunch of his strips for free. He hasn't been doing much anymore lately. I'm not sure what he's been up to, but I know he was trained by one of the best in the business, Emerald Scenery Design. So anyway, we're going to take off, and without further ado, talk about Rex Atmos. All right, guys, and we're off, heading into the wind here. I love this little strip. It's gorgeous. Got Doug with me, of course. Any of you guys be riding around with any of your got friends animals? I know a lot of people have those. I wouldn't fly without them anymore. So I haven't flown out of here in a while. I'm gonna cut it a little close here, but that's all right. And I haven't flown this plane a whole bunch. So without further ado, though, here's Rex Atmos. It's super simple, it's non-destructive, and it makes immediate changes, and it doesn't take any frames or anything from my computer. And I don't have super high-end computer. I'm rocking a 3080, so not terrible, but anyway. So first you download it, then you install it, and then you just open the program and run it. You don't have to worry about restarting the sim or anything like that. So let's talk about the first setting that we have here. And I'm going to move this off the screen for just a second. The only problem right now, though, is we have live weather on. Now, I've only used this with live weather, so this will be interesting. We can't use live weather, really, because it's just kind of too nice out here, right? We want to see some clouds. We want to see some mucky weather, right? So we're just going to we'll just do a random weather preset. This is interesting. Okay, so let me kind of judge how I feel about this weather preset. Okay, it's snowy, it's kind of drab, it's kind of dark. There's no real ambient light or brightness or anything like that, right? So let's use Dolby Atmos to fix that up. Okay, So first thing we're going to want to do is take a look at our top 5 weather, or top 5 sets, right? So it shows you on the bottom what they are: atmospheric set, another atmospheric set, an enviro set, an atmospheric set, and another atmospheric set, right? So I have made a couple presets to kind of keep this a little bit simple, but we'll go ahead and look at you know, a live weather. Let's see, custom weather. If you have to use Rex Atmos with saved or imported weather presets, right, full weather element. Okay, cool. Let's do that then. So I noticed a change already. Not really sure what the exact change was so far, but let's take a look at this, right? So we have general weather conditions. Wow. You can create a weather set. Interesting. Enable high cloud generation. So, wow. I didn't even see this one. This is amazing. Once again, the video that we are doing might take a little bit longer than we think. Oh, wow. Interesting. So you can do snow coverage. You can do so you go basically from good to bad weather. Let's go somewhere in the middle. Let's actually go here. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Well, so you can change your temperature. You can change the cloud softness. So you can make them real harsh looking. You can make them so soft that they disappear. You can make them look softer. You can make more clouds or less clouds. Interesting. And then visual cloud enhancement. So that's going to basically bring some brightness to it and enhance the cloud, right? And enhance the sim. I mean, that just looks way better. That just looks a million times better. Now that's exaggerated a little bit, but let's go, you know, let's bring it up just about like that, right? So then, wow, you can change your wind speed, change the gusts. Oh, wow. I didn't even know you could do all this stuff. Interesting. Wow, dude. Interesting. Okay, so this is crazy. You have your low-level clouds, your mid-level clouds, your high, your precipitation, and your storm. I mean, this is just nuts here. Wow. I mean, this is just so much that you can do. So basically, this part of it, we're gonna say you can do whatever the hell you want with it. Okay, and I did not even know this. So that is really interesting that you can do that. They have a simple mode and an advanced mode. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at, let's see, let's just use a weather set instead of creating one, right? Let's do, ooh, we got some lightning over there. So let's just go to like a random weather, kind of this dark, dreary day where like everything's really hard to see and it's not very colorful. It's like some kind of tan, orangish color, right? So we're just going to enhance the clouds a little bit. Let's pull our camera back so we can see. We're going to enhance the clouds a little bit. So what I'm doing here, I'm just gradually pulling these back, right? So here's 0, and then here's with a little bit of cloud enhancement, and then you can really brighten them up. You can put them, you know, in somewhere in the middle, but it's gonna even those colors out, and I think that's awesome. So now let's say you want to add a little bit of like humidity to the background, right? So we're gonna add some humidity and see if it will. Okay, so we add the humidity, and then it kind of brings some of that fog in the background and things like that, right? But we're going to bring that all the way down. Let's see if fog will do anything. Now, fog is only going to change when it is in the present METAR, right? So I think it only works with live weather, but it's possible. So we'll leave this. It's possible that it works, you know, with whatever. With, you know, your presets if there's fog in the preset. So anyway, now we have our Atmos, right? And here is basically what you can do with the Atmos, okay? So you can take your lighting and you can bring it up even more if you want, or you can set it back to 0. You can turn it down to, or excuse me, set it back to the reset where it started at, or you can kind of just, you know, leave it where it's at. I've been leaving it where it's at. So now another setting you have is ambient lighting. So if you want to maneuver that ambient lighting where you know, maybe you don't want a whole lot of regular lighting, you want more ambient lighting, then you're going to pull that up. And you know what's interesting is it still doesn't feel like it's pitch black in your sim. But we're going to go ahead and kind of bring that and leave that where it was at. All right, and then another interesting thing, and you might not even know what Rayleigh is. I didn't know what it was. Looked it up. I still don't know what it is. But now look at this. I mean, that's just great. That's just great. So that's kind of a lot. We're gonna bring it all the way down. So look at the colors again. You know, it's all about this like back end rendering that it's doing to be able to make everything look a lot nicer in your sim. Oh, I've got that over top of that. Sorry about that. So really a lot you can do. You can bring the ozone up, and you can also put it back to 0. I noticed the ozone only works at certain times, so there must be some kind of like preset thing with it. So, but interesting enough. And then also you can change the sun angle, which I haven't done too much with that yet. I think it actually kind of angles the way that the sun is hitting the ground, right? So, and then also you can have your sun flare, which will make the sun flare up more or less. You have your general ambient sky color, which if you want to bring less color to the sky, oh, that's pretty cool. If you want to fly around like that, I don't know, maybe like an apocalypse type situation. But like, you know, you can really fine tune these in to where, you know, the clouds would be a little bit like, you know, pink in the background, etc. So like this one here, I know this setting is a little bit tough to work with, and so you kind of just have to kind of maneuver them, but you could fly around red, green, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. And then all of these you can save, right? So we're just going to reset all those, and I'm going to go ahead and put the Rayleigh on where I liked it at, where it kind of gives you almost like a pink tone to the clouds. And we'll bring the color just, let's see, maybe back just a little bit, maybe up just a little bit. Okay, so we have that. And again, we don't have a real good live weather out here, and it's going to be hard for me to go find a real great live weather anywhere. So, and then the other part of this too is now you have your terrain elements, right? So your terrain elements, you can change the terrain lighting. Now I will say this, for me, I don't think the terrain lighting is going to work because I'm using Bing Maps latest, and that is taking entirely new terrain data and imagery and putting it in my simulator. So as far as this program even knowing where that data is, because I know the program, the Bing Maps latest, it actually changes where your terrain data comes from. So it's not gonna know where that is. But I have seen other people using this and YouTube videos and other things like that. And if they pull that terrain lighting, it's gonna bring up the color in the terrain, right? So it's kind of like what I'm using Bing Maps latest for, because I can manipulate the colors in that, but I also get the new nav data. So the cool thing is though, is it works with it, and then you can just manipulate the terrain in Bing Maps if you're using that. So it's not really a conflict. It's something that will work together. But you just won't use this in here if you have Rex Atmos. Okay. So now the other thing you can do is pretty interesting, right? Let's say you want to make the clouds a little bit more red, right? So you pull up that red a little bit, right? And then you can pull up maybe the green just a little bit, and then maybe pull back some of the blue. It's too much, so let's just go back and reset. So one of the things though is you gotta just kind of mess around with it, and you gotta figure out what you want to do with it, right? So then also check this out, right? You want to make your trees Clifford red? You could do that. Now let's just say we want to kind of modify the trees to bring the color up just a bit, right? Well, that's a little too green. I don't really care for that, right? So then we bring a little bit of red in there, and now we have nice green, colorful looking trees, right? So we reset that, and look what they look like. That's what they look like with my base sim, you know. Well, actually, I think I have Rex. I think I have Rex in, but even Rex, you know, is gonna make all the trees a certain color for different biomes, right? The Rex AccuSeason. So this kind of enhances Rex AccuSeason as well, because it gives you more ability to change whatever you want. So if you want to make them a little more brown, you want to bring up the green a little bit, So super interesting, and I'll be using this until the day that 2024 comes out, if it doesn't roll over. It's an amazing tool, and for $14, I didn't purchase this. I did get this from Rex. It's the only thing. I bought everything else from Rex. I've bought. This is a promo copy, so just to show it to you guys, I love that when developers do that, because that means that they care about getting their programs out to people. And you know, the biggest thing for me is, we've talked about it before. I just want to show you guys cool things. If you like them, great. If you don't, that's, you know, we'll show you something else that you might like. You know, if you don't like anything, then that's fine too, no problem. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and I already have all these saved, so I'm gonna go back to my Enviro and put this here. And then, so that's kind of the deal here, guys. It's just basically gonna allow you to you know, modify your sim and make it as dark and as light as you want. It's going to allow you to modify the colors of the sky. So one interesting use case would be like, if you have, let's say you have like an airport that you go to all the time and you like going there, but whatever you do, you just can't get the weather to look right, or you can't get the sky to look right. Well, you can make it look however you want, right? So I think that's where the interesting part of this comes in. And so we'll kind of go and do one more little thing here. We'll pull down to like, we'll pull down to kind of like a dusk, and let's see what it looks like when we do the Rex. Oh, come on now. Oh, I gotta wait for it to initialize because I accidentally closed it. But see how cool it is, man? You just, seriously, you just do whatever you need to do as far as like changing it how you want to do it, and then just let her rip, you know? Now, I think you do have to leave the application open, and guys, this video is a little more out of, it's kind of a quicker video that I have to make, but I wanted to get the point across, and I wanted to show you guys this tool because it is amazing. It is really amazing, and I really wish that I had access to this earlier on. Oh, look at that. So look at this. This was what we'll leave you with, guys, and this is absolutely amazing, okay? So I'm going to pause. Whoop, I'm going to pause my plane. And I'm going to, let's see if I can actually, hold on a minute. We'll make a little preset together here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and, now, see, right, I wanna get a screenshot, right? Here's another great use case. I wanna get a screenshot. I don't really, my plane isn't lit up enough, right? So I'm gonna go to Atmos. Ooh, wow. Wow, that's great, that's great. You can also change the clouds and stuff like that. So for me, the first part that I showed you that I didn't know about, guys, that was like with the weather preset. You can make your own weather preset, etc., which is awesome. For me, I think I'll be using the live weather the most. And then check this out, right? Gonna bring up the lighting. You can still keep the colors in the sky, but you can bring the lighting up. I mean, this is legitimately amazing. I mean, it is absolutely freaking amazing. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my, dude, this is crazy. This is literally crazy. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, look at that. Holy, I mean, forgive my, wow, dude. I mean, I hate to cover that up, so I'm just gonna move the ozone, kind of pull that forward. It's kind of a slighter, a more subtle touch there. We're gonna go crazy with this thing. Okay, what should we do? Let's see, we're making the thumbnail for the video right now, guys, so you're a part of that. Appreciate you, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Wow. I mean, that's just picturesque. I mean, this is, my use case, I think it makes the most sense, is like taking screenshots. Holy crud. All right, so I'm gonna bring the lighting up a little more, and then let's see what we can bring. What happens when we bring ambient lighting up? We're gonna pull that. I'm gonna go to the weather. I'm gonna go to, let's see, create, modify the live weather, even though this isn't live weather, but you can still modify this. And then you can even enhance the clouds to, now this is exaggerating. This is like a cloud enhancement in the weather section all the way up. So I'm gonna just pull that back until we have like a color that we want. I think right there is perfect. Okay, we'll add a little humidity in the background, just ever so slightly. You see it pop up right there. Now here's the deal. I'm gonna get a screenshot. We got to get like a perfect like half and half screenshot. It's so tough, you guys. I wish we had better cameras in Microsoft Flight Sim. If you guys wish we had better cameras in Microsoft Flight Sim, then we need to speak up in 2024. We really need to get that done. All right, so here we go. We have the snowy, beautiful pink sky scene. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this, and then I'm going to close this application, and I'm going to now screenshot that. If you guys like this kind of stuff, please don't forget to check out the live stream. We do live group flights on twitch.tv/burstixtv, and it is really a good time. So anyway, I will see you guys later. See you on the next video. We'll have a couple more videos coming out. There are probably 3 or 4 more videos coming out pretty soon. We'll have the air van. We will have all kinds of good stuff. So check out the channel here in the next couple days for some more content. We'll talk to you later. Peace.
Why too spicy?